In the past, product development usually took a long time and the resulting product was being marketed and sold for many years, sometimes even decades, without any or with only minor changes to the design. Some famous examples of such products include the Volkswagen Beetle, the Bialetti coffee maker, and Dr. Martens boots. In the recent years, things look very much different. The life cycle of the typical product has shortened to a couple of years, in some cases to less than a year. As an example, look at the companies like Samsung and Apple that release a series of new products on a yearly basis. So, what does that mean for product designers? It means that the pace of our work and the resulting pressure have greatly increased. We have even less time to deliver our work and even smaller error margins are tolerated. It is often the case that before the release of a product, we already are forced to work on its next iteration. The next important trend is the mass product customization. Mass customization is the process of delivering wide market goods and services which are modified to satisfy a specific customer need. Mass customization allows a customer to design a certain feature of a product while still keeping costs closer to that of mass-produced product. As an example, let us look at a typical vehicle offered by an OEM. It is typically offered in many different color variants. It has different options of drivetrains such as gasoline, diesel, hybrid, and electric. Very often, the customer has the possibility to choose between a rear or front-wheel drive option or select an all-wheel drive feature. And then there are the interior and exterior styling packages that can be further customized. In this example, I have given you just a small subset of features that a customer can select while configuring a vehicle. Just this small subset results in 32 distinct product variants. All of these variants need to be compatible with each other, need to be buildable, and present a competitive offering to the customer. You can probably already see the challenge that such customization level poses. And now consider the fact that the typical OEM offers millions and sometimes billions of different vehicle configurations that need to be designed, manufactured, and serviced throughout the lifetime. This results in smaller product batches that still need to be profitable, the expectation on the customer side to be able to order a highly customized product, and the resulting strategies that allow the manufacturers to cope with these demands, such as modularization, variance optimization, and introduction of product platforms. So, what does that mean for a product designer? It means we have to make decisions regarding which components are subject to customization early on in the development process. We need to divide our products in standalone modules and features that can be easily exchanged, and we need to keep the variance cost in mind. The other trend is globalization. We hear about it quite often in the context of culture and trade, but it also has a huge impact on how products are developed. Throughout our careers, we have worked on multiple products, and it has always been the case that certain components, assemblies, and modules were being developed by different teams all over the world, mostly due to different expertise level between countries, as well as different level of wages. The cost of labor also leads to distributed manufacturing. It is very common to develop products in high-wage countries and manufacture them in lower-wage regions. Due to increasing importance of certain regions such as Asia, Africa, parts of Eastern Europe, novel and particular needs of new customers group need to be taken into consideration while developing products. This plays into the mass customization trend that we have already talked about. So, how does it affect the work of product designers? It forces us to consider the global market when designing a product and make it suitable for a broad range of customers, either through generic design or customization. It forces us to stay competitive by making use of global manufacturing possibilities and supply chains. And in our daily work, it makes soft and intercultural skills become more relevant, since we will interact with people of different backgrounds and cultures. And the last trend is digitalization. All the developments that we have gone through in the last slides would not be possible without the rise of digital technologies that drastically changed how we work and what is possible in the modern world. Digital technologies enabled the emergence of novel business models such as machine as a service, software as a service, and IoT. They uncovered hidden customer needs and allowed product designers from all over the world to compete on a global market to fulfill them in the most efficient way. When looking at the product lifecycle, we can see that the use of digital technologies is prevalent in each of its phases. Use of computer-aided design, simulation technologies, and 3D printing allows for rapid prototype creation and validation during the development. Modern products are usually accompanied by their digital model representations, so-called digital twins, that allow testing new use cases and establishing actual product usage to offer customers tailor-made services. The IoT, Internet of Things, allows product manufacturers to track the product behavior throughout its use and introduce new features by modifying its software. Digital communication allows product designers, product owners, sales engineers, and service teams to communicate without being limited by geography and time differences, allowing us to offer best customer experience and gather all relevant product data needed to improve our offering. So, what does that mean for us, the product designers? It means that we need to make use of digital technologies in order to stay competitive on the modern market. We also need to understand and be able to use them efficiently, since this is the future of product development.